Alright, this is Nick Peterson and Michelle Peterson for the Pick and Pull lab for programmable controls. So for this lab, we were modeling our programming after this flowchart and this system. So right here, we see that this pushes that block out. This comes down, the vacuum turns on here, so this can get pulled up. Also goes across here and then back down over here. So when we come over to our program, we can simulate it on here with this. So right here we can see we have our different inputs. These are all the buttons. They've been labeled corresponding with what we saw over on this. So this is a button, that's a button, that's a button. It all activates, or it's an input, excuse me. So we come back over to the program, our buttons and our outputs, and we have 4 subroutines that we're gonna go through as well. So when we turn on X1, which is our first button, we see that it sets the feed cylinder A. So then we'll turn that off again. Then we go down to button 2, turn that on. That turns on the pickup cylinder, 3A, then back off. X3 turns on the vacuum generator. So these are all set. Then we go to X4, and that turns on I'll turn that off, X3 first. Turn on X4, that turns on our first subroutine. That also turns off Y1. So we'll go into subroutine 2. Yeah, so we have right here, it resets cylinder, the feed cylinder, and then it retracts the feed cylinder 2. And then we'll turn this one back off, and we'll turn on X5. That calls subroutine 3. So we'll go to subroutine 3. Pickup cylinder reset, and then retract pickup cylinder, and then return back to the main program. Turn off X5, turn on X6. So that sets the transverse cylinder, so that pretty much just turns it on. So let's turn off again. Turn that off. X7. So X7 is now turned on, so that's 3 different buttons, so that's going to be a bigger subroutine than usually is. And you can hear it, if I didn't get to it fast enough, but you can hear it. There's a timer in here that goes through. So what happens, we're looking at here, so it sets this cylinder, right? And it also starts a timer, 5-second timer. So when the timer reaches 5 seconds, it resets the vacuum generator. And then it also starts another timer, which is for 6 seconds. And then when it reaches that, it resets our pickup cylinder, and it also retracts the pickup cylinder. So we'll go back to the main program. We'll turn off 7, and we'll turn on our last button, which is 8. And that's subroutine 4. And in subroutine 4, we have our transverse cylinder reset, and then we have retract our transverse cylinder. And that is everything for this lab.